Hey everybody, it's WillBits. We are playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Path, and we don't know where we are. We're in a deep, dark, secret floor. It's pretty dark down here. I can't see a thing. Watch your footing, Emma. Stop stepping on my feet.
Ouch! I think I hit my head.
Okay, be careful not to slip. Take your time coming down. Okay. Maybe she should hit her head. And maybe a second bong will bring it all back. Flintstone style. The light switch should be somewhere around here. Honk honk. My nose! No! Oh, that looks familiar. This is the hidden 51st floor. It's being used as a storeroom. We need to investigate it thoroughly. Okay. We've updated the thing.
Mr. Edgeworth, please tell me about the case.
Right then, where should I begin? One explanation later.
I see. This is certainly a serious situation.
Why does she look like she's having so much fun?
Looks like you're in a bind, prosecutorial attorney Edgeworth.
I'm not a defense attorney, nor is there such a thing as a prosecutorial attorney.
This looks like a job for science. Don't you worry, I got everything here in my bag.
Are you sure you're up for this, Emma?
Of course. So, once again, it's good to be working with you, Mr. Edgeworth.
And I'm glad to be working with you as well. We're good friends, I guess. Looks like we got ourselves another cute assistant. So, what's the plan? And is either of you going to be my cute assistant, or does Edgeworth just get two? Okay, Uncle Ray understands.
That lift looks pretty suspicious to me.
We call them elevators, Emma. You've been in New York for like a week, and already all your words are ruined. Looks like it goes down? I'm curious as well. But first we should investigate this room. Okay, if you find out anything, be sure to tell Uncle Ray. If I remember something, I'll let you know. Yes, please do. Emma.
Roger, I'm ready to support.
Well then, let's begin the investigation. There are going to be a lot of references in here. First and foremost, this is the giant statue from the airplane case in the first Investigations game. The one that was initially a fake, if you've been watching this series from the beginning. This statue.
Yes, is it some sort of new fact?
No, this is evidence from a case that I was previously involved in. I believe it was called the Alice Red statue. There was supposed to be two of them, one real and one fake. But no matter which one this is, it's unnatural for it to turn up in a place like this.
Mr. Edgeworth, you've really seen a lot of cases, huh?
What's that? No.
Gotcha! Yippee-ki-yay! I got me a scoop! Eek!
Ah! My eyes! Stop!
You ain't getting away from the great Lotta's camera that easily. I reckon y'all must be criminals. I must snap 16 shots before y'all can even say cheese. We're not criminals.
Really?
You ain't fooling my camera justice with those words.
You are?
Huh? Are you that heinous prosecutor from back then?
Who are you calling heinous? This is Lotta Hart. She's a photographer I've dealt with during my past cases. I see her distinctive accent and her chatterbox mouth haven't changed a bit.
Just look at that face! You're obviously up to no good!
It seems she has a bad impression of us.
Now it's time to pay your dues. Stand still while I photograph y'all. We only came here to investigate. Lies. You think you can fool me like that? Fake news. Get out. Mr. Edgeworth, she's not listening at all.
She seems harmless. Let's just leave her be for now. Great. Lotta is here. We're all excited that Lotta is here. We're going to ignore you, Lotta.
There's a transceiver sitting next to all these trophies.
It seems like they were lined up together on purpose.
Looks like it's still got batteries in it. Might come in handy later, so I'll pick them up for now. I'll be sure to put it to good use before I turn it into the police.
That sounds just like what a certain great thief would say. Alright, she's picked up batteries.
Scientifically speaking, this must be a wooden icebox. This chain is tied around it to keep the cold from escaping, probably?
No, Emma, wouldn't this be a costume trunk? It's made from wood that repels bugs in order to protect the clothes inside.
I see, of course. There's another possible theory. If your clothes are stored in a cold place, it would be nice and cool to wear in the summer.
I guess she's sticking to her icebox theory. Emma, do you know anything? You need to go to school more. You need more school. You're not helpful yet. So look at these. These are...
What is it?
Data displayed on the shelf here. If I recall correctly, they're all evidence from past cases that I was involved with. What are they doing here?
I guess that'll make this place the PIC's evidence storeroom, huh?
These items should be kept in the care of the police. Do they think this evidence was forged? Do they think I've been forging evidence? Because I do not forge evidence. This is all real evidence. And why does it have price tags on it?
Don't they keep evidence in the prosecutor's office?
Only for current trials. However, once a verdict has been reached, the evidence is transferred over to the police department and stored in the evidence room.
But it looks like the evidence has been stored here instead.
There's no point in worrying about it. For now, I should try examining everything. Looks like some of the evidence have tags in front of them. And there are numbers written on the tags.
Maybe they're the ID numbers of the evidence?
No, based on how large these numbers are and the nature of these items, I'd say these are prices. Who's buying the evidence and why?
But prices? If that's the case... Wow, these are ridiculously expensive.
She seems more concerned with the high prices than the legality of this whole affair. The evidence on display. I should inspect every nook and cranny. Let's see what we recall. Isn't this the doll from the first case of this game?
Oh, how cute! This stuffed animal is so fluffy!
That's from Gold Lake. Yeah. It should be in the care of the prosecutor assigned to that case right now. Why is it sitting here in a place like this?
Huh? This little guy's missing his left horn.
His left horn. I'm pretty sure it was already missing when I first saw it.
Then this must be a defective product. I demand a recall!
Now that I think about it, giving a broken toy to a country's president does sound strange. Huh.
The storeroom contains items to be sold, doesn't it?
It's unfortunate, but the possibility seems quite high. I suspect some nefarious individual has been selling evidence here.
And people actually pay money for this stuff?
Apparently. Some people do. The price tags are proof.
Different strokes for different folks, I guess.
Yeah, let's do a look at the perfume. Get a refresher on everything. It's a small bottle. I've seen this piece of evidence before in the past.
Huh? Is that all?
Yes. What more did you want me to say?
I need to make a memo. Note to self. Even the most boring objects sound like works of art when Mr. Edgeworth describes them.
Don't read a memo like that out loud. Don't start crushing on me. There's too much of that as there is. Ink and a lamp. Both are evidence that I've handled before. Is this the ink from I'm blanking on the names of the countries, but the special ink.
Why is all this stuff here linked to you?
Many of the items here are objects that I've handled just a short while ago. But it's probably only a coincidence that they're all collected here.
A coincidence? I never thought I'd hear you say that word, Mr. Edgeworth.
No matter how improbable, if it fits with the facts, then we must accept it as the truth. Isn't that the same with science?
Uh-huh. We should discuss science in detail someday, Mr. Edgeworth. Perhaps over a nice glass of wine at a restaurant, and you can explain science to me.
Look at the doll. Don't acknowledge that question.
What a cute doll! It kind of looks like the Steel Samurai.
It's the Iron Infant, son of the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess. He was destined to become a hero of justice from the moment of his birth. So much pressure rests on his tiny baby shoulders, and yet he carries himself with a grace and dignity that belies a toddler of his age.
Hello, Mr. Edgeworth! Are you even listening to me? Are you not? What are you talking about? What are you thinking about?
Of course I am. I'm not talking about a show that I love. To the extreme.
That's strange. Only this one spot is empty. But it still has a price tag, just like all the others.
Indeed. Furthermore, there is a part of this cloth that is not covered in dust. Perhaps something was placed here not so long ago.
I see. It sure seems like it. But what could it have been?
This star-shaped mark in the dust. I wonder, could it be related to a certain piece of evidence? We have a deduction. Let's look at our organizer. What do we have that's star-shaped? Is it the candelabra? Because there's kind of that shape at its base? Was the murder weapon sold here? Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? Like a candelabra, a candle zebra. Eureka! This dust pattern matches up perfectly with the base of the candelabra. It's likely that the killer got the candelabra from this very storeroom.
Was the cheapest murder weapon they could get? Does that mean the candelabra was also a piece of evidence?
It's quite possible. However, that is not the issue here. The murder weapon originally came from the storeroom. We must keep that in mind. Huh. Is there anything in the drawer? I don't seem to be able to look at the drawer. Can we look at the mannequin?
This mannequin. I've got it. According to my scientific reasoning, this is something you encountered in one of your past cases, right?
No, it's not. This is the first time I've seen this mannequin. It seems completely unrelated to the other objects in this room. There's no price tag in front of this mannequin, either. So then, why is it here? I wonder. A female mannequin. Like, I almost expect them to have stored something on here and to see, like, do we have... No, we don't have her outfit, but we were given Kay's outfit. And part of me almost wonders what level of creep factor there would be if, like, Kay's outfit was just on that mannequin. Just, like, museum to, like, the Edgeworth case. Alright, let's look at this back room.
Don't you think it's kind of creepy how all these masks are lined up in such a dark place?
Emma, are you not good with horror movies?
No way! Horror movies are so unscientific!
So she's scared of them. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Alright, I definitely see the terrifying blue badgers and a bunch of Steel Samurai stuff. And there's a deduction from one missing, which is probably going to be the Jammin' Ninja mask over there. But let's peep some of these others first. The Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo, and the Nickel Samurai.
The Nickel Samurai always seemed kind of smug by comparison. And his slender build doesn't look cool at all. I definitely prefer the Steel Samurai.
It seems she has good taste. Yes, only the original is superior. Not this cheap spin-off. Pink Princess. When you think of the heroines from the Steel Samurai universes, She's the first to come to mind.
That's right, I love the Pink Princess too.
Emma, you watch this kind of show?
Yeah, of course. You like it too, don't you, Miss Redworth? It's my favorite. Do you want to talk about it, perhaps while we're also discussing science?
No, I wouldn't go that far. I don't want to talk about the show with other people.
Really? Since you had a steel samurai figure in your office, I thought for sure that if I obsessively learned about the show, that it would be my end for you falling in love with me.
Yes, so even Emma has noticed it. I've got to keep my geekdom under better wraps. I'm a professional.
This mask is the mysterious global hero, Onyankopon.
Why are you so surprised?
Mr. Edward, don't you know everything about this show is shrouded in mystery? From the production company to the broadcast times, even the merchandise is hard to find.
Wouldn't that mean the company simply went bankrupt? We're looking at all of these? Might as well.
It's Captain Saipon. He's really popular in Europe. All the kids and even the adults dress up like him.
I think the flower on his head would be a little too much. What are these?
What TV show are these masks from?
I'm not very familiar with it, but I believe it's called The Students of the Starry School. Each member of the class is a hero of justice.
So I guess those red and white caps are part of their school uniforms. And maybe the number of eye slits on the mask corresponds to their class rankings? See, the one on the left is ranked number 1, and the one on the right is number 2, and so on.
I bet that's not how it works. Oh, I see. So that's how it works. That's not how it works.
If that's the case, the student with the lowest rank would have a mask full of holes.
I guess we'll have to watch the show to find out. And they never did. Can we not look at the badgers? Badgers? We don't need no stinking... No, we made that joke already. These are murder case files.
Eh? What are those doing here?
Well, rights, they should be kept at the prosecutor's building or the courthouse, but it would seem that someone has removed them. Something is afoot, and we are none the wiser. Let's look at the gap. Various masks are placed here. There's even one of the steel samurai. Indeed, these are fairly high-quality replicas.
Scientifically speaking, it's just a bunch of random masks.
It certainly does look like a hodgepodge collection of masks. This hook is...
Looks like a hook to hang a mask from.
I wonder what mask used to be here. We're going to deduce that it's connected to the Jammin' Ninja mask. The Jammin' Ninja mask that Kay had with her. Perhaps it was originally attached to this hook.
That sounds plausible, scientifically speaking. In other words, Kay came here?
It's quite likely, but for what purpose?
Maybe she was going to steal something from this place?
A great thief who steals the truth, huh? No, I don't think we can answer that question at this time. Can we look at this? Or this over here? Or the price tag at the top? No, it's just Captain Saipan. Okay. I think we're done with this spot. Is there anything we haven't looked at that we can look at? Is there anything in our logic? We've only got one thing. We have prices. And it's really weird that they all have prices. What does that say? It's like exactly blurry enough that I can't quite make it up. Can I see it in the inspection? No, I can't. I'm really curious what that sign on the top says. In the Hero of Heroes tournament. There are so many references in this room. I can barely handle them all.
Wow, talk about bad taste. I've never seen such a gaudy desk before. Just what kind of person would use something like this?
tabletop is being supported by 4 naked men. The design is quite painful to look at. It certainly is in poor taste.
Maybe this is also related to one of your past cases?
No, none of the cases I handled involved a person with such bad taste. Or at least I hope not. Is this like a suitcase full of money? There's a huge stack of money piled up here. How unrefined.
They're all $100 bills. Talk about big bucks. So how many times is your yearly salary do you think this is worth?
Leave my salary out of this. I do all right. Better than Gumshoe. I'm eating ramen only when I feel like it. So clearly we're going to combine the 2 things that we've gotten here.
What's this? It looks like a giant head.
If I recall, this is the head of Mrs. Monkey. I believe it was from a case I was involved with in the past. It's impressive how they were able to get such a large object into this room.
Mrs. Monkey, huh? That doesn't really have a nice ring to it. Maybe you remembered the name wrong, Mr. Edgeworth.
Impossible. That can't be true. Okay, we're going to logic that there are prices attached to everything, and there's also big fat stacks of cash up in here. So people are doing a brisk business selling my memorabilia. And I'm not getting a taste. And the price tag's attached to the pieces of evidence. And that huge stash of cash, that fat stack of cash that I really want to show off to everybody. Big money, fat money, wave it in your face. It's clear that the buying and selling of evidence was being carried out here.
In the hidden 51st floor, evidence was being trafficked. This clearly means something.
It seems further investigation is needed about the dealings that went on in this place.
If only there was a witness, we could just ask them.
A witness? Like someone who was already here the whole time? Someone who'd been waiting for us? Someone who has been taking pictures of everything, perhaps for a long time and knew this was here? Someone... Lana!